The news.
Why?
Because my teacher said you can learn things from watching the news.
The news, Colin. I learned most of my important lessons from watching cartoons. You can learn lots of things from watching cartoons. For example, Pink Panther. You ever watch the Pink Panther? Hey, the guy is quiet but confident. Doesn't say a whole lot, but the guy is confident enough in his own manlyhood to wear pink. What about Fat Albert? Fat Albert, I mean, those guys always got into trouble, but there was always a moral to the story. And, well, what about, for example, Fred Flintstone? Fred Flintstone would teach you that you marry a woman you love. Look at Fred. He'd go to work, go out with Barney. They would go to the Moose Lodge, and he came home. Wilma always had things ready for him, and Fred loved her for it. And, gosh, what about SpongeBob? You know what SpongeBob taught you, or can teach you?
What?
Get a job you love. Look at SpongeBob. He loves working at the Krusty Krab. He's so happy to go to work. Don't you want a job like that? Don't you want that kind of job where you're so happy to go to work?
Sort of.
And Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo was always leery of strangers, and for good reason. Did you ever notice that the strangers they would become friends with ended up being the monsters?
Sort of.
Colin, you can learn a lot from cartoons. I think that you ought to watch cartoons instead. And on cartoons, you will learn a lot more.